Last Tuesday, a man walked into my shop holding a printout from the internet. 7 SUVs circled in red pen. A 2019 Chevy Equinox with a turbocharged engine that burns oil faster than it burns fuel. A 2017 Nissan Rogue with a CVT transmission that self-destructs right around 85,000 miles, like clockwork. A 2018 Ford Escape with a coolant design so flawed, Ford knew about it and moved on anyway. That couple had spent 40 years building something, and they were about to hand a large piece of it to a dealer who would smile, shake their hands, and sell them a beautifully detailed time bomb. I handed that printout back, told them to sit down. Because there are 3 SUVs on the used market right now, all under $15,000, that will still be running long after a brand new RAV4 has had its second major repair. Today, I'm counting them down. And I'm going deepest on number 1, because in 22 years of turning wrenches, it is the single greatest retirement vehicle I have ever put my name behind. Number 3, the Kia Telluride. Nobody expects this to come out of a mechanic's mouth. The badge gets dismissed. Every year, I watch well-meaning people drive right past the best value in the used SUV market because of 3 letters on a grille. Frank and Marlene, both retired teachers, both 67, came to me after their old minivan finally gave up. $13,000, hard ceiling, no payments. I found them a 2020 Telluride EX with the 3.8-liter V6, all-wheel drive, 61,000 miles, heated and ventilated seats, blind spot monitoring, power liftgate. They paid $12,400. 16 months later, total maintenance cost, 2 oil changes and wiper blades, under $200. Here's why. The 3.8-liter V6 is naturally aspirated. No turbocharger, no carbon buildup, no premium fuel. It runs on regular unleaded and produces 291 horsepower. The transmission is a conventional 8-speed automatic, not a CVT. A torque converter unit that shifts predictably and lasts. J.D. Power gave the 2020 Telluride its highest ever initial quality score for any 3-row SUV in any segment. Average annual repair cost, around $480. And the detail that matters most, Kia's powertrain warranty is 10 years, 100,000 miles. Depending on the model year, you may still be inside that window. On a fixed income, the difference between a covered repair and a $4,000 bill out of pocket is not abstract. It is real life. Current pricing for a 2020 to 2022 Telluride V6 with 60,000 to 90,000 miles, $10,000 to $14,500. A same-year Toyota Highlander runs 19 to 26,000. Same 3-row formula. Half the price. If you think the Telluride is under the radar, wait until you hear what comes next. Number 2. The Toyota Venza V6. Some vehicles are discontinued because they were bad. The Venza was discontinued because people didn't understand it. That is one of the most expensive mistakes Toyota ever made for Toyota, and one of the most profitable accidents that ever happened to used car buyers. A retired librarian came to see me. 63, 31 years on her feet. Her knees had opinions about everything now. She couldn't find a clean RAV4 under $18,000. Didn't want payments. I asked her one question. Can you step up into a tall SUV comfortably? She said no. That was her biggest concern. I showed her a 2014 Venza XLE with the V6, 79,000 miles, $11,600. She sat down into it. Not climbed up. Sat down. The step-in height on the Venza is lower than almost any crossover on the used market. Toyota designed this for people who wanted SUV visibility without the acrobatics of getting in and out of one. She drove it to Florida 3 weeks later. 1,400 miles round trip. Not a single warning light. The Venza V6 uses the Toyota 2GR-FE engine. This is the exact same engine found in the Lexus RX 350. Same block, same heads, same internals. Chain-driven, so no timing belt, ever. Naturally aspirated. Regular, unleaded. 268 horsepower. I have personally watched these engines cross 300,000 miles on nothing but routine maintenance. The transmission is a 6-speed automatic. Proven, traditional, built to outlast the vehicles it competes against. Current pricing for a 2013 to 2015 Venza V6, $9,000 to $15,000. A same-year Lexus RX 350, identical powertrain, costs $18,000 to $25,000. You are paying up to $10,000 less for the same mechanical heart. The only difference is the badge. Number 1. The Lexus RX 350. Oh, before you click away, hear me out. A retired Air Force colonel came to me 2 years ago. He and his wife were spending retirement moving through this country. National parks, coastal highways, back roads they'd always meant to see. They needed something comfortable for 8-hour highway days, reliable enough to never worry about, and cheap enough to protect what they'd built. Ceiling, $17,000. I found a 2013 RX 350, all-wheel drive, 88,000 miles. One owner. Full Lexus dealer service history, $16,400. He said, "I thought a Lexus was a $40,000 car." I told him, it was. 10 years ago. Now it costs less than a base model Rogue, and it will still be running when that Rogue is in a junkyard. He bought it. They've since driven it across 38 states. One unscheduled repair in all of that. A water pump at 124,000 miles. $740. He messaged me from Montana. Said the car felt the same as the day he bought it. Said he'd stopped thinking about it entirely. The RX 350 uses the same 2 GR-FE V6 as the Venza. Chain-driven, naturally aspirated, regular fuel, bulletproof. But Lexus wrapped it in a cabin built around one idea: that the people inside should not be able to tell they are in a vehicle. At highway speed, the cabin is nearly silent. The seats are wider, deeper, more supportive. For a couple spending real hours in a car every week, the difference between a standard cabin and a Lexus cabin is the difference between coach and first class. A 2012 to 2014 RX 350 with 80,000 to 110,000 miles sells today for $13,000 to $18,000. A brand new RAV4 starts at $33,000. You could buy the RX, drive it 150,000 more miles, spend maybe $3,000 total on maintenance, and walk away $10,000 ahead. On a fixed income, that is not a rounding error. That is a year of groceries. That is real money staying where it belongs. 3 SUVs. The Telluride, a V6 powerhouse with a warranty that still has teeth. The Venza, the Lexus twin nobody talks about, built for the exact realities of getting older. And the RX 350, the finest retirement SUV ever made, now selling for less than a used compact. The next time someone tells you a dependable, comfortable SUV has to cost $30,000, send them this video. Subscribe for more straight talk from someone who fixes cars for a living. Drive something you trust. Take care of it. It will take care of you. See you in the next one.